Hey guys, this is just a girl who loves crypto and stocks. My name is Jay. If this is the first time you're tuning in here, don't forget to tap that like button for me. Hit the subscribe button as well. And don't forget to tap the notification bell so YouTube will let you know when I drop a new video. If you want to see more of these videos like this, you know what to do. Talk it up in the comment section below. Now, I'm here with this story. It's early, but I just had to drop this to you guys to give you my shared opinion and let me know what you think of it as well. It says Jamaican Central Bank to airdrop Jamdex CBDC to early adopters. This article is on Coin Telegraph. It's funny because I saw an article recently that I don't know if it was on Cointelegraph or maybe uh, another um, crypto article, but I saw where they said that Jamaica was going to receive its first CBDC coin. And I keep saying coin, it's not coin, it's currency. You see, even I'm getting it mixed up. But I saw that it said, and I was like, interesting. And the reason why, okay, for those of you who don't know, I am Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica and I came to Canada when I was young. So this is very dear to my heart because this is my roots and I still stay very close as I possibly can. You know, I still speak the Patois and I'm very much proud of that. Because most of the times when you come up here as an immigrant child, you know, you tend to lose that accent. But I'm very blessed and fortunate to have family members who still spoke it and spoke it in the house regular. That way I was able to maintain a part of my heritage, which is Jamaican patois. I love that. I'm not going to drop it here because I know much of my greater audience is not Jamaican and you probably won't be able to understand me speak it, but I had to bring this here to you guys because this is part of my channel. I love to talk about crypto, I love to talk about stocks, and this is dear to me. Now, you guys can go on Coin Telegraph and read the story. I just want to get into a little bit of it. It says the first 100,000, okay, Jamaican citizens to use the country's new central digital currency, okay, that's a CBDC, known as Jamdex, will be given a free $16 payment in the hopes of promoting widespread adoption. I'm gonna put a pin in it right there. Stick a pin in it. Okay. First of all, we, if you've been following the stories, you know that China has been developing its own digital yuan. It is no surprising to me, therefore, that Jamaica now has a CBDC. And the reason why I say that is because uh, Jamaica has been dealing a lot a lot of business has been coming with China. A lot of Chinese immigrants are in Jamaica. A lot of them tend to own up all the grocery stores. If you ever go to Jamaica, it's the grocery stores that are being owned by Chinese immigrants. Um, a lot of businesses, and by businesses I mean the railroads, the roads, those are being built by Chinese dollars. So it's no surprise that we now, Jamaicans now, have its own central bank digital currency. And I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I am skeptical as F, okay? The reason why I am skeptical is, again, you know, Jamaicans were no fool, okay? We may be a tiny, I think people think because we're a tiny island, you know, we're a bunch of backward fool, but we are no fool. If anybody who's been keeping in touch with this, you know what a CBDC is, and we know it's been coming, but for me personally, in my own opinion, this is an experiment, okay? Because China did its own experiment with its own citizens, where it too rolled out phase one of its own digital currency, and it gave an incentive. Don't quote me on the incentive, but I believe it was about 200 yuan, 200 digital yuan for its citizens to use. So now it's here in Jamaica, and now Jamaicans have an incentive of $16, and I'm going to suggest that this is 16 Jamaican dollars. It can't be US. It has to be Jamaican of some sort, okay? Or a CBDC. I don't know what they're going to call it, okay? To use. And here are my concerns just hearing this, okay? And most of us who follow crypto, um, my my concerns are the tracking features in this because we know that the government has been having a hard time controlling crypto. It's been wanting to regulate it for so long, but it's such a new technology, they don't know how. And, they have misgivings about it. You know, they think it's fraud. They think it's fraudulent. They think they think it's people trying to escape the banking system to do wrong things. They think so much negativity, and it's out there in mainstream media. Um, they're not trying to promote you learning about finance. They're not trying to promote you being in control of your own money, which is what cryptocurrency is. You, the user, being in control of your own money without any government overseer, right? A CBDC is not that. A CBDC gives the government greater authority over your money. Not even that, your life. Because if you think about it, when you use cash, when you once you withdraw the money from your bank account, the government has no idea what you do with that cash. Yes, the cash has serial numbers, but they don't know that you, person A, took this cash labeled serial number A123 and bought, I don't know, let's say drugs, you know, uh, any prohibited items. They don't know what you do with this cash once it leaves the bank, once it leaves the store and it enters your hand. They have zero idea what you do with it. But with us, with a centralized digital currency, now they do. Now they know what you bought, where you bought it at, who who you sent money to, and how you got it. It tracks you wherever you go. It tracks every little spending. It knows everything about you. It is tied to you. And what concerns me the most is because we are a tiny nation. We we have family abroad, and families send money back home. So I'm wondering, with this incentive out there, will they be able to transfer the money that we sent back home into a CBDC? And if so, now the government knows about you because you are the sender of that money. It's very simple. Even without using a CBDC coin, now the the Bank of Jamaica knows about you. Could potentially know about you. This is just my concern. I don't know if this is just me going down the rabbit hole and I'm just thinking out loud. Could this potentially happen? Because we know that they want to regulate. They've been trying to regulate. They can't regulate. They don't understand it, but they want something that belongs to them. They want something that they can control. They want something they could print into oblivion if they want to. And here it is. Now, will this rub out Bitcoin, rub out Ethereum, rub out the whole cryptocurrency? I doubt it because people will always want the freedom to choose, the freedom to have their own, the freedom to custody. And CBDC does not allow that. And Jamaicans are no fool. One of the part that hits me here is this. According to the Jamaican Observer, approximately 17% of Jamaican population is currency is unbanked. Put a pin in it right there. I don't want this to be a long video, but 17%. I thought that number would be a lot bigger. This is a huge concern. Why? Because when you go to Jamaica, the majority of the system is cash based. You go to the market, you're using cash. You go to the store, you're using cash. Not a lot of people trust the banking system in Jamaica. So I think they're hoping that a CBDC will greater improve the banking relationships with customers, make it easier. And remember, this is a system that likes to pick, choose, and refuse people who they consider um, bad for the system, right? They leave you out, and you're forced to do some other things to get money. You're forced to do some other shady things to obtain money, to obtain credit. Okay, I'm not saying that it's all on people. Yes, you have your choices as well, but certain times if you don't have a bank account, you got to go to other places, like these shady loan sharking places that will charge you a hand and a foot just to cash a check or do anything else. And Jamaicans, um, I would say the people who already are banked, this is just a greater move for them to move about in the world and beyond. Okay, for the people who are unbanked, I think the incentive is they maybe need to up that incentive, but I think the incentive will push them into it, unknowingly. And like I said, if you get money from overseas, the option will probably be, would you like to transfer it into a CBDC coin, a currency? Sorry, I keep saying coin. Would you like to transfer it in there? And what are you gonna do when you're poor and impoverished? You don't have education. You lack the education of the banking system. Moreover, you got to pay to still go to school in Jamaica, and a lot of people don't have the funds to send their kids to school. If you live in an impoverished community, so again, oh, that's my alarm. Again, you, the people are lost without the financial education to fully understand this, and it's being pushed on them. They will undoubtedly try it, you know. And for me, I just think that's a great experiment. Let's see how great it goes. Let's see how it performs, and if it performs well, great. The other thing that concerns me here is the name, and I do have to say they brought it out here. Okay, Jamaican Digital Exchange. You know why it's concerning? Well, it's not really concerning, but it's confusing. DEX. You see, if anybody knows about crypto in Jamaica, and they probably do, the DEX is for decentralized exchange. So when people see that, they're going to think, oh, Jamaica has its own decentralized exchange. No, they don't. It's a digital currency. Okay? So that is very confusing. And even the logo, I would say, don't you think you should specify that it's not a decentralized exchange? Or maybe they want to fool the people who don't know anything about crypto and think so, okay, it's a decentralized. No. But I think it should highly specify it does not stand for decentralized exchange. It stands for Jamaican Digital Exchange. It has nothing to do with decentralization. This is all centralized. Okay? And you see how they make sure they put Dex. Why didn't they put Jams? Okay. I was gonna say sex. CEX. Jamaica Centralized Exchange. The Jamaica Central Exchange. Let's say that. But I kind of get the reason why they didn't want to put sex out there. Now, even more would have come off wrong. So, uh, problem either way. But I don't like that name, and I think they should greatly, greatly either put more awareness on it, what it stands for, and the logo as well. I think they need to change that. And there's apparently also another Caribbean that has CBDC. It says the adoption of Dcash, however, has been mirrored after a crash on January 14th. So I think that's what it says the East Caribbean Central Bank rolled out its own CBDC Dcash to 8 different member countries. So it's already there in the Caribbean, and it's just a matter of time before they gather the reports and go, oh, here's where we need to improve. Oh, see, it's working really well over here. It's brought how many people to the banking system? I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me what you think about this. Jamaica now has a CBDC. It's called Jamdex. Talk it up in the comment section below. Do you like the name? Do you want them to change the name? What do you think of Jamaicans receiving a CBDC currency before other countries like America, who we know is now planning, looking into that? Britain, Canada. Do you think this is a greater social financial experiment to see how the government can bring in its citizens? Hmm. Talk it up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. As always, stay hungry for wealth, health, and financial prosperity.